Hey guys and girls, right, it's been a couple of days and a kind fellow on Fiat Farm has sold me a gearbox, a 4x4 gearbox. I was expecting it to be quite rare, but a kind fellow has sold me one. So I have a gearbox, my old gearbox. Yes, let's just pick up a random thingy, gear. Lovely. Where has my gears gone? I don't know what the hell the previous guys have been doing with this car, but geez man, they have been seriously messing around with some of those gears. So they're quite mashed. However, the differential is in pretty good shape. I was expecting it to be really bad, but because the teeth are really thick on the differential, it's actually in pretty good shape. So the guy who's after a differential, okay, it's a bit watery, but it's alright. It's in really good condition. I've already sent you a message on Fiat Farm, so the differential's in really good shape. Yeah, oil. Yeah. Where do I start? Where do I start? Engine. Sad engine is sad. It's all lopsided, supported on the jack. Can't put too much tension on the hose. One thing to remember, guys and girls, if you're doing a clutch change on a fire engine, the 1.1, the 1.2 or whatever, any a Fiat like the Fiat Punto or whatnot, just remember that this pipe, if you let the engine go down too far, is under some serious stress. You don't want to snap it off here. It's the last thing you want to do. So support the engine when you do a clutch change on the thing. Oh, and watch your CV boots as well and your CV joints. Should really put a bag over them, but because I'm lazy I couldn't be asked to do it. I'll just give them a good squirting with WD-40. Make sure I get all the crap out of them. And then yeah. But just waiting for things to happen, and then I can get it all together. I've managed to sort out a clutch. The clutch that I've got, the replacement one, didn't fit this car. It's the same size, it's the same clutch plate. Well, only thing is it's not vented. This one's vented, this clutch plate is. But the one that the new one I've got isn't vented. But all the holes that you see in that, there's only 4 holes in it, in this new one. So that wouldn't fit. The rest of it will fit, but that doesn't fit. So I've just drilled some more holes out. And yeah. And also on that one, this bit here sticks out quite a fair bit. So I've ground that down as well. Hopefully it won't make it unbalanced. Not that close to the shaft anyway. I wouldn't have thought it would have mattered that much. But yeah. It hasn't got as many springs on it. Well, it has got springs on it actually. It hasn't got 3 springs, it's got like 6 springs all the way around it. It'll work. Clutch plate fits on the gearbox shaft, so that's good. Anyway, this gearbox here, the new one. As you can tell, the guy on Fiat Farm, if he's watching this, he's going to think, wow, that's a lot cleaner than when I sold it him. Yes it is, I jet washed it. It was alright state. It was oil everywhere when I got it. Got to feel sorry for the delivery guy, because in the back of his van there was quite a considerable amount of oil. He didn't comment on it though, but yeah. Oh well. He didn't seem bothered, so I wasn't too bothered either. But yeah, this was seized. This didgeridoo day, which transfers your gear linkages up to the top of the gearbox and connects it from that there to this here, which gives you your select. That's your left and right on your gear stick, and that's your in and out of gears, if that makes sense. So now that's all nice and free, because it was seized to hell. I couldn't even put the gearbox into gear. I've not checked the gearbox yet in terms of putting it into a gear and then spinning it around, seeing what happens. I'm just guessing it's going to be alright. You know, it's got 2 chances. It's going to be fine or it's not going to be fine. I think, like all gearboxes, I mean, it's a 21-year-old box. It's not done many miles. It's done 1,000 miles more than what my gearbox has. It's got it did have quite a quite a lot of dirt in where the CV joints are in here. Hay fever, stupid hay fever. Yeah, inside there was quite a bit of dirt. What do I do now? What do I say now? Yeah, quite a bit of dirt in the CV boots and joints and whatnot. Didn't come with the boots. I think it's been stood for quite some time. I don't know if it's been stood outside or not. With the way things were seized, I mean, this was seized, like I say, that was seized, and so was the clutch fork. That was seized as well, which I've taken all to bits and freed up and greased. But to be honest, I'm not that forced. If the gearbox, I mean, like I say, the gearbox has been stood for quite some time. I just don't know whether it's been stood indoors or outdoors. But I'm not too fussed so long as it works. I've got to put the new switch on that. That one's all snapped off. I could solder onto that, but I'm too lazy. For what it takes to undo it and just put that switch in there from out of that gearbox, which I know works, I may as well do that. Took my engine mount off, and I've painted that because it was going corroded. Yeah, that side's doing it as well, all corroded. So I've painted it yellow because, you know, what the hell, I can. Everyone's going to say, ooh, but I don't care. It's the paint I had, when I had the idea to paint it, it was the nearest tin to me, so that's the one that got used. Yeah. Yeah, the gearbox, this one, when I took the sump plug out of it, it is a wet shaft gearbox, just like that one, which I'm thankful about, actually. That means I've not got to change my drive shafts around or anything. I'm not honestly sure if they made a dry shaft 4x4 box, or if they're all wet shaft. But yeah, I say, when I took the sump plug out, there was quite a bit of metal filings on the actual plug, so the internals of the box is probably going to be about as bad as this one. But if I've got all my gears there, I don't really care. I don't drive cars like mad. I don't rag them around, you know, ragging them. I don't do stuff like that. Slow and steady wins the race with me, and the gearbox is going to have a nice easy life. And the proper oil. I don't think this had the proper oil in it either. It doesn't seem like it did. The actual proper oil for these gearboxes is really hard to find. Just have a look at my other video. It tells you what oil to use. But I've got 4 bottles of the stuff for this box, so it's going to have the recommended Fiat oil put in there. So it should be all happy and good. I think that's about it, really. Yeah, I don't really know what else to add to that. That you guys haven't seen the fuel tank on the bottom of the car yet. Well, look at that, look for the pipe fixing ring, yay! There it is. Notice all the lumps and bumps on it down there, look. That's all where it's been welded. I've got a nice new stainless steel Jubilee clip, so it's not going to rust. So I've just got to tighten that up. I can only do that when the wheel's off though. So with it being an axle stands and most of the weight on the back end, I'm not going to do that. Well, not really, not with the gap it's got. Give it another few coats of underseal under here, I think, being as I've got so much. Taking the seat belts out at the moment, which is the reason why you can see inside the car. Give them a clean. Got some new locks as well coming through. Squeaky door still hasn't been fixed. Seat belts, nice and clean now. Not dirty like there was. All nice and clean. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I've got to make some form of. I'm going to use because I haven't got... Oh, I've got that bit of rust there as well to sort out. You can see that, guys? Through the glass there. Pain in the arse with rust. I'm going to take the glass out, which is easy enough. 4 screws on this side, and then it just opens out and then slides out of these bits here. That's all I've got to do. Treat that rust. Look, it's not gone all the way through the panel. I've poked it with a screwdriver, it seems okay. And then do the other side, see what that one's like. That's probably just as bad. Oh, it was good. I need to paint that thing there, because that, as you can see, is rusty. A little bit of rust on this bit. I'm not too fussed about it at the moment, but it's all needs looking at. Not so bad. Yeah, my old shock absorber and a gearbox oil is all down there in that bag, along with various other bits and pieces of Fiat Panda goodness. So yeah, we're slowly getting there. It's slowly coming along. Looks a lot better now the back bumper's on. Just the get all the gears and everything sorted out. Get the box back in. I need to get this bit here. Crocs again. Best shoes ever. Ha 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 ha. Haters gonna hate or what? I need to get that thing there and fasten that to that and just put a bit of weld onto it to stop it from undoing. And then that links to that thing there with a washer and that split pin there, which I've got 2 spare now. As I've got quite a few of them from off this other gearbox. And I've got all the spares off that, plus the mounts, although that didn't come with the mount. I've actually left the mount down there when I was jet washing it. Oops. But yeah, I've got all these gears and I don't know what to do with them. I think I should mount them in the garage somewhere, you know. Stick them to the wall. If I had a man shed where I do all my fun electronics and stuff, I'd probably have them all around the room. But I don't. There you go. That thing there, look, is a magnet. And look at all the stuff attached to that magnet. I'm not going to pull it out because it's like icky and gross. I could pull it out actually. I've got these pipe grips here. The same pipe grips as what Aussie 50's got. EU, gross. Yes, if I was to take that gearbox apart, which I'm not going to do, that's probably what that looks like in there. Yeah. Magnet won't let go, look. It gives lovely metallic sludge everywhere. I've been using paraffin to clean everything up. So what I did was I sprayed it all with paraffin, brushed it on with a little brush there, and then I jet washed it clean, and it's come up like this, which is pretty good considering what it was like. You should have saw it. It was black, really black, you know, absolutely covered in oil. But I never bothered taking that bit off off the back of the car. It's still on, as you can see. So I've got to take that off and use that one instead of that one, because I can't be asked to break the oil seal in it. I'll always do the easier option, I'm afraid. So I've got to unbolt that. And to stop all my hair going in my eyes today, I look like a pirate. I've got a pirate bandana on, very fitting, eh? All fun. Yeah, my camera lens is quite mucky as well. Oh well, didn't clean it when it was last raining. You'll probably see it if I looked at something bright. I guess not. Yeah, that's about it. That's 14 minutes of rambling, I suppose, or 15 minutes. So we'll class this as Fiat Panda video log number, I don't know, what is it now? Ugh, Number. Oh God, 13 was the carburetor one, I think. Was it 14? I can't remember. I've lost count, guys. I know I've not uploaded 2 of them yet. So yeah, we'll see. So we'll class it as a video log. Right, guys and girls, thanks for watching and listening and being bored. Hopefully I'll get on to doing something a bit more interesting. And I'll catch you all later. Peace out and thank you for watching.